All right, I'm going to do a quick little room tour. I am at the True Hotel by Hilton in El Paso, Texas. And this is my standard king room. It's a pretty small room, um, more relative to some of the other like little niche brand hotels that have been popping up lately that have a lot of the newer fixtures and stuff like that in it. The a loft would be the Marriott's brand version of this, but even though a loft probably a little bit smaller, but does have the funky styling in the loft. Here you see the bathroom, and it's a nice bathroom. It's pretty spacious, probably more spacious than you need it to be, especially when compared to the room size. I do not like these. I hate these. You got to squeeze them to get the soap out. So if your hands are dirty, you're always touching the sides of them. But you do have soap here and then body lotion there. Nice sink. There's not much space under here. This is actually my last day here, so this is me leaving. And I just tried to refold some of the stuff before I did this. Nice, so like I said, it's a nice size bathroom. There's a good bit of room, even a shower. It's pretty decent size, but again, you have these things, and again, you have to squeeze them, and they're not easy to. They say squeeze gently, but they're not really easy to squeeze. The shower worked fine. No adjustable hitch, no adjustable shower head here. Not much shelving. You see my little shampoos and soap down there at the bottom, where I guess people normally put their feet. And it was pretty clean before I used everything. So, but you do still get the mildew down at the bottom, which I always hate when I come to these places. And you also get the poor repairs. But it seems like all the hotels are kind of like that these days. Big mirror here, so you can see yourself. Pretty good lighting, even at night. It's pretty good lighting. It's not, but I guess that accounts to it being a pretty small room. So the few lights that they have do a good job of lighting it up. It's still daytime, so no problem here. And El Paso's kind of a weird place. There, most of the hotels sit right on the edges of residential areas like this, but you do have a nice view out to one of the smaller mountain ranges back there. I actually drove all the way out there. A little town called Clint, I think. Texas is where I had to go. Not much storage at all. So they consider this one of the storage options. You throw a few clothes and you just hang them up on these little hooks. This is what serves as your closet. Just this group of hangers here. And they said under the bed, but there's not really much room. And my giant suitcase couldn't fit in that little area under the bed. No microwave. This little shelf area wasn't really usable because my clothes kind of hung over it. I haven't used the little mini ironing board and tiny little mini fridge, which was fine. I was only here a week. Got my waters in there and my little mini drinks, which I found is the best thing to get. 6-pack of little minis usually does me well for a week. A little shelf next to the bed. A different shelf on the other side of the bed. King size bed. You got 2 lights. And again, they're pretty bright. You have your thermostat right here on the wall. And like I said, it's a pretty nice looking room. Compared to most of the Holiday Inns I've been to, this one looks better than the newly remodeled Holiday Inns. They usually give you the same size TV setup that's against the wall. I like this one because it has outlets and USBs on the side. On both sides, they have the same one outlet, one USB. And then they didn't lock up the TV, so I could plug the Fire Stick in and get the Fire Stick going. I use this little area underneath the TV. Don't know what happened there. Got a little wonky. To put my clothes. So I use that as kind of my shelving. I had my shirts, t-shirts, and other shorts and stuff down there. A little seating area to put your shoes on, and the desk. Now, one thing I did like about the desk, it has wheels. So I was able to move it away from the AC because there's no way to stop the AC from blowing. You can change the temperature or even turn the cooling or heating off, but the fan continuously runs. Which is, I guess, good since you're out here in El Paso and it's pretty sandy. Another light. Again, the desk and everything, this whole thing moves and rolls, which is pretty cool. This little table over here that I use to hold all my junk, and this lamp here is extremely bright. And that's pretty much it. The bed wasn't bad. The pillows are your usual pillows that just turn to mush. We all know these pillows, they turn to mush when you lay on them. Oh, don't know why they do that. But like I said, decent room. Everything looks nice. Everything looks real nice. I'm up here on the 4th floor, so I don't know how loud the other floors below you get. This one wasn't loud at all. And again, you got the views. The views, look at the views. You can see all the way out there. All the way out there. Let's see how far out we can go. Oh, look at that. No, it's not gonna cooperate, huh? But like I said, you can see it in everybody's backyard. And then you gotta love El Paso. It is the desert, so nobody has grass. Tiny little trees. But it's not a bad view. Everything's relatively close. There's a bunch of restaurants directly in front of this place. There's a Rudy's, there's a Julio's Mexican restaurant. Further down, there's a Texas Roadhouse. So all the common restaurants that you would find in one of these little areas. There's a Walmart not too far. Probably can look out the window and see it. Nope. Walmart, Sam's, I guess if you wanted to go to Sam's. Walgreens right on the other side of the highway. So it's a pretty convenient area. It's not my favorite area. There's a area right off of I-10 by the mall. That's my favorite area. But for some reason, prices in El Paso are extremely high. Even with my discount, they're extremely high. And that area is probably the most expensive area. Downtown isn't very expensive. Downtown is not somewhere you probably want to stay. Not that it's bad. It's just that it dies at night. So there's a few restaurants down there, but yeah, there's a DoubleTree down there, and a few other hotels. And it's close to the college. So if there's a big event at the college over at UTEP, then downtown would be the place to stay. But like I said, my favorite area is the I-10 East area, east of downtown. And that's the area you have the most convenience in. But this area is not bad. It's kind of a growing area here. A lot of newer developments coming out a little bit further here. We're way far east of Fort Bliss right here. So that's it.